It's Dr. Murphy. In Universal Book Club, I like to illustrate how God speaks through all authors of new books and all reviews of these new books. All right? So let's go to this book, the Bible. Remember the first commandment, thou shalt not have false gods before me? Then look at these two new books, The Instability of Truth, Blazing Eyes, See All. But as far as learning creative writing, look at how these prose capture our human condition, the world that God created for us. Cult of Personalities. Two new books use divergent styles to look at mind control, brainwashing, and the outer limits of influence. Now, if you all think, oh, that's not me, wait a second, folks. Look at the cult of personalities we see in the world of politics, business, sports, arts and entertainment. We see it everywhere. All right, we have false gods. Cult of personality. Then, when you read this sublime writing, you might appreciate, like I do, that this is every bit as inspired by God as any of these stories. Let's read. On the television drama Severance, a sleek dystopian mood piece patently designed for our times, employees of a nebulous corporation volunteer to have their home and office selves psychically partitioned. A brain implant allows outies to go on with the business of being a person in the world, blissfully ignorant of the classified work their innies do in a bland, windowless facility 5 days a week, and vice versa. I love how this reviewer uses other art forms, TV series, to make the point that consciousness can be so pliable and vulnerable, so susceptible to outside forces as to turn itself against logic or values is a proven bug in the human operating system. The hows and whys of it remain less understood despite decades of anecdotal evidence and exploration. This is what Christ was referring to when he said on the cross, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they're doing. So much happens in the subconscious mind. Concludes, the brain is a soft black box whose ideologies regularly tip toward extremes. We see that all the time, don't we? Look no further than the diverse demographics of those who have come to furiously reject vaccines. Hence, the memorable designation of some of the fringe elements of New Age conspiracy as pastel QAnon. Then again, maybe even the most passionate of those true believers will change their minds. It happens all the time. Same stories as we saw in the Old and New Testaments.